and thanks for tuning in. I'm Rachel Kirkland with WashingtonExec, and I'm here with Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic board member Stacy Schwartz. Stacy is head of U.S. Public Sector and Education for RingCentral, and she's here to talk with us today about some of the very meaningful work going on at Make-A-Wish. Stacy, thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Rachel. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Stacy, tell us about Make-A-Wish and why you decided to become involved.
So, I am participating because I feel very strongly about using my time to give back in places that matter to me. Make-A-Wish obviously has a long history of supporting families and children who need an experience at a certain point in their lives during critical illnesses. To really change the dynamic of their situation. And Make-A-Wish actually brings together all sorts of different ideas to support and efforts to support children to just create that critical change in their illness where possible. And as a mom and as somebody that has been really supportive of healthy children, I would like to make a difference in that regard.
Stacy, I understand there is a networking event coming up on November 2nd, but can you also tell us a little more about the affinity fund launched in 2021 called Operation Dreammaker?
Yeah, so I joined Make-A-Wish after it was established, but I'm so supportive of what it does. So here in the Mid-Atlantic, our community is built of a lot of folks that have served our community, served our world, served our country. And there's a particular focus in the metropolitan area we call the Mid-Atlantic to support military veterans, their families, and their children. And in 2021, in collaboration with Amentum, a private company, Operation Dreammaker was established, where there is particular focus around bringing together the community of interest that supports the military and those that serve us to support wishes for their families. And with the establishment of that program, we continue to elicit support to do that in the community. And our event, which is coming up, is really just an opportunity to talk about ways in which we can continue to support military families, veteran families, and also, collaborate within the community to see other ways that we can do that. But Operation Dreammaker is also an ongoing program that doesn't happen just once a year. It is an effort to support the community on an ongoing basis, right? So, and if I could just add to that, the uniqueness beyond the fact that we're geographically located in the Mid-Atlantic is there's a special environment or set of needs that these families have. Often they are moving quite frequently, and they have to reestablish their lives in different parts of the country and different parts of the world. And so it is a really unique relationship and an aspect of giving that is like no other. Because we can help support them as if we are part of their community.
Stacy, let's talk more about the event on November 2nd. What can people expect?
So the event will be on November 2nd at the Archer Hotel in the Tysons corner area of Virginia from 6 to 8:30. It's first and foremost an opportunity to network with other colleagues in the community that support military and veterans. But there will be a good list of speakers to talk about what Operation Dreammaker is and what we've experienced. First and foremost, you'll hear from Leslie Creedon, our CEO at Make-A-Wish. But we have two particular speakers that I wanted to highlight. I mentioned earlier that Amentum was the founding partner. We'll have Dr. Carl Spinnenweber, who comes from Amentum. He's the president of Critical Missions. And given that Amentum was at the forefront of founding this effort, it'd be really great to hear from him. And then Amy Bleakin, who's the CEO of Client Solutions Architects, will also be there. And really interesting story of how their company pulled together, both employees, leadership, and brought forward a way to really make an impact on Operation Dreammakers. So it'll open all of our eyes to what the art of the possible is in terms of supporting this effort.
And what other ways can people get involved?
It's interesting. I can speak to my own experience. So, in addition to just providing a donation, just in terms of getting involved, we have been able to, at least at Ring Central, we actually made our employee resource group, or the veterans employee resource group, aware of the fact that we were doing this. And what I found is, beyond even just monetary contributions, all sorts of ideas have come in to be able to support families and their wishes. So the thought would be that if you could participate by giving, but also if you can also get even your employees or your friends engaged to support our whole Operation Dreammaker effort.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming on and talking about the upcoming event and about the work that Make-A-Wish is doing.